Okay, so now the first thing you do is you have your 2 layers of fabric. You need to cut those apart. So what I am going to do is cut those apart. I'm going to cut these apart. Y'all notice I put my machine, had my machine ready this time. Okay. Cut it, and that way you have 2 even pieces. Now you have 2 even pieces. Okay, so we got that 2 even pieces. Okay, she said, sorry, just got here, still loading. Okay, if you need me to back up on something, just let me know, and you guys be patient. Okay, so I'm going to take this top part and throw it to the side. Okay, and now we have 1 piece. Okay, so this 1 piece, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this 1 piece in half the long way. So in length, we're going to fold it in half. You guys can see that. Fold it in half. This top is actually 2 triangles put together. That's basically what it is. 2 triangles put together. I mean, not, did I say triangles? Rectangles. 2 rectangles put together. Okay, so the part we was at, we got it measured out. This is 30 by 30. So the next thing we do is we just halfen it. Just put it in half. Okay. Like I was telling you guys, this shirt is actually just 2 rectangles put together. That's all it is 2 rectangles put together. Okay, so this look kind of funky. Alright, so now we got it folded. Okay, so the next thing we do is we fold it the width way in half. So we fold it over this way in half. Okay. Okay, y'all got that part, right? Oh Lord, y'all can't even see. There we go. See, that's what I hate about this. I need one of those cameras that you can see everything. Okay, so let me show Miss Betty again because I didn't have the camera right. Okay, so we got this 30 by 30. Fold it in half. Fold it in half. Mine is a little uneven, but that's okay. And then we got it, and then we're going to fold it in half lengthways. Okay? Right. Okay, so now we have the 2, so this is 4 layers of fabric. So now the folded areas are here. So this is the part that we want, this corner where the folded areas are. So that's the part that we're going to cut out, and it's going to be the neck part. That's going to be, I can just move the camera up, I guess. That's going to be this part up here. That's going to be the neck part, that part down there. Okay. So how we measure that, let me see if anybody have any questions. Okay. Now how we measure that is, okay, this can be tricky because it's knit fabric, but it's always best to cut, if you're not sure how it's going to turn out, it's always best to cut the fabric, not the exact size. Cut it under the size that you're trying to cut. because this is what happened to this fabric up here, but it came out cute. I cut it to this top right here. I cut it too much, but it still came out cute because it made it wider. And the other one is not that wide, but I like that one. Okay, so that's what happens. But sometimes you can cut it out too much. So I'd rather to be on the safe side, you cut less. But I'm going to show you how to do that. So the neck, if you want your top, just depends on how far you want your top down, how far you want it to dip. You measure now from the neck. So mine is like 3.5. So I take that 3.5, and that 3.5 is going to go all the way around like this. Actually, it's supposed to go all the way around like this, but I kind of cut it so it doesn't. So it's not actually an oval. I mean, it's not actually a circle. It's actually an oval. But I started it at 3.5, and then you take it all the way around like that. So this, you're basically doing the same thing here. You're doing my neckline is going to be 3.5 inches down. So I'm going to take my measuring tape, and I'm going to start at the very top where the folds meet. And where is my chalk? My chalk. And my pens. Okay, so I'm going to start here. And I am going to actually put a pin here at 3. I'm going to do 3.5. 3.5. Because I basically know my neckline is like 3.5 to 2.5, or so 3.5, and you start it right there, and then you, okay, so that's my 3.5 right here, where the pin is. So, and then you take the measuring tape and you do it 3.5 on the side. So 3.5, take another pin and do 3.5. Ooh, these pins are not right. Okay, and then you see that? You can see it? I'm not sure. Then you take another 3.5 and you put another pin there. Okay, so basically now you have your 1/4 of a circle. See that? So what I do is I'll just normally just cut it out because I freehand everything, but you can take some chalk, and you make your little 1/4 of a circle, and then you cut it out. Okay, scissors over here. I'm going to take these pins out because I know exactly where to cut it at. Okay, and I'm actually not going to cut exactly on the 3.5 inch. I'm going to cut it maybe maybe a 1/4 from that, because if you want to hem it, you can. Probably not even a 1/4, maybe an 1/8, I guess. Okay, so now we got it. And you can just about see how it's gonna look. See, it's kind of squared almost. It's not exactly a circle, but that's okay because I like that kind of stuff. So when you get ready to open it up, it's gonna have like a little square type of thing in it. So you can just do it the way you want. If you can see how it is, it's kind of got a little square, which is cute. I like that. Let's see if you can see it. It's kind of got a little square type thing, neckline. That's cute. Alright, so we got that part done. So any questions with that? Okay, so the next thing we have to do is the measurements for the waist. Now, what I do is I have my dummy, so I will show you on my dummy what I do. I mean Miss Renee. I keep calling her my dummy. Her name is Renee. Okay, let me take this off of Renee. Okay, girl, you got to change clothes. Alright, so I'm going to put this on Miss Renee. Okay. Oops. Oh, girl. Let's see. Put it together. Alright. See how that looks on Miss Renee?